What's up, guys? Iceman Hell. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. I am your host, Professor Istack. Appreciate you guys for coming by, like this damn video, and blessings to my channel members and patrons. Links in the description below. So what we have here is a lightning sorceress, and this is one that Lif sent me on Discord. Lif is one of my 2 Discord moderators. Blessings to you, Lif. May you have many wives, sir, and may your finances be blessed. Follow me on Discord if you guys have any interest, linked in the description of the video. So, he made this build, and I think this was before Sunder Charms, but that really, I don't think is going to have much of an effect. Oh! I think I put this on. But, however, it does raise a question. There's that sort of nerf synergy with Infinity on your Mercenary, or on yourself for that matter, and Sunder Charms. Where if a Lightning Immune, for example, is broken by a Sunder Charm, Infinity is only 1/5 effectiveness. So is it just useless against Lightning Immunes anyway? Because if Infinity breaks Lightning Immune, without the damn Sunder Charm, Infinity is 1/5 effectiveness. I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's going to hurt the character to have that on. Of course, she's not going to be able to have another skiller. But that's fine. So I'm going to keep the damn Sunder Charm on her. But the showcase item in this video is a new rune word that probably some of you guys know about. A lot of you maybe. Most of you have probably never used it. But let's see what this thing is. It's an Archon Staff. And it's called Obsession. And it's actually a 6-socketed rune word. Oh, this is actually a war staff. So what a freaking hog of an item. Especially in terms of its value. And the good thing is this made Zod a bit more desirable. Because Zod, as many of you know, in the trade realms and this and that, it's just not as valuable as, say, all the runes below it, basically, by like 5 or 6 tiers. A Burr rune is far more worth than a Zod, a Jaw rune, and all that other shit. Because Zod just doesn't have too much of a use except for Breath of the Dying, but we all know, unfortunately, in Diablo 2, melee kind of sucks big you-know-what. People still do it for style points. You can still have a hog of a frenzy barb, and I intend to make some research videos on that again in the near future. But yeah, unfortunately, melee just doesn't compare to casters or Javazans or all that shit. Zod, Ist, Lem, Lum, Au, Nef are the runes in this thing. And of course it has Indestructible, and this thing can be made in staves. So they're trying to make staves, like, usable, because no one ever uses staves. And it just kind of sucks, because we see the artwork. Way back in the day of Diablo 2, the Sorceress would always have a staff in her hand. But yeah, unfortunately, they just, they fall to the wayside compared to having an orb and a shield or whatever else. So nonetheless, what's interesting about this item is it does cast Weaken when struck. So the enemies are going to do less damage to you. And I think, I'm not entirely sure if that includes elemental damage or not. Let me know in the comments below, some of you pros in the comments, or some of my students. You got to understand, the professor knows so much shit that sometimes things just slip out, all right? So, but I know a lot of you guys have been paying attention. So, does Weaken affect elemental or not? I really have no frickin' idea. But it's level 10 Weaken, so Weaken reduces the damage. Again, I don't know if it's elemental as well, but whatever. A 24% chance to cast when struck, and you're going to get struck a little bit in this build. Plus 4 to all skills. Now, of course, if you're to have a Hoto and a Spirit, you're going to be at 5. So I don't know what the hell these guys were thinking when they made this rune word. Because in that case, you can actually block, and you have 2 items, so you have more stats. So it's just completely backwards and bullshit that they didn't add maybe at least 5, or at least let it match it in terms of skills. And here's another BS thing, is a 65 FCR. It's just unfortunate that they didn't match the FCR even. You'd think they'd at least give you a good FCR. Because 40 with a Hoto plus a perfect Spirit, which isn't too difficult to get, would give you in total 75 FCR. But no, they'd say, no, you're going to have to take a hit because you're just going to only be able to use 1 item instead of 2, so you're going to have to suffer even more. I just think, they probably just didn't do the maths here. But nonetheless, I'm still curious to see how this thing performs. But yeah, Obsession, it needs to have 5 skills. It needs to at least match the FCR that you get from an offhand and Hoto for that matter. Because it's just dumb that it doesn't. But it does have a nice 60 FHR, but of course, Spirit has 55 on its own. But nonetheless, that's what you get. So it's not horrible. Now, what's great about this RUNEWORD is that it, if you wanted to use it, it incentivizes you to farm for staves with these nice stats on them. And it looks like in this case, Liv has one, a very, very nice Nova staff, probably the best mods you can get. Plus 3 to Nova and plus 3 to Lightning Mastery. So here's Nova without the staff. It's doing 6,486 damage. And then with the staff, it's doing 4,675 damage. So before I show you the rest of the gear, let's give this shit a try. He does have a, this thing, what's it called? The thing that I never ever use, Call to Arms on there. So we do have a Call to Arms, and I do have a Lulus Wall. So I'm just going to go to the Frigid Highlands, and first off, let's try this on Players 1. Alright. Players 1 difficulty. And now switch back here, cast my Ice Armor, cast my Thunderstorm, which has a lot of damage. Level 42, 9,107. And I'm not sure if all the synergies are maxed out for that. Yes, they are, which only has 1 synergy, which is Static Field. And then, of course, Lightning Mastery, which is maxed out as well. And similarly to Nova, fortunately. Nova only has 1 synergy aside from Lightning Mastery. And this is a non-energy shield build. So it looks like some points into warmth, maybe. I don't know. But a non-energy shield build, alright? So I really don't know how well this is going to fare. I feel like I'm going to be run out of mana. The Mercenary has Infinity, a nice Fortitude, and Andariel's Visage. So let me go to the Frigid Highlands. Players 1 difficulty. I will try Players 8 in just a minute. Oh, there's not, Static isn't, oh my god. Static isn't hot. Wow, nice rare amulet. All right. Oh, and I gotta show you the amulet on this Vayman. It's just pretty ridiculous. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Holy shit! Look at how good this is. Oh my god! Look at my warmth. Look at the warmth. Look at the warmth. How good it is. Oh, it's not as good as I thought. Do I have mana per kill on this character? I don't think I have any mana per kill. 1 mana per kill! Holy toad! But yeah, oh, right, the interesting thing about this build is that it's 200 FCR, so a GGAF build. But again, you could put on Hodo and Spirit Shield, and then you could remove an FCR ring and give yourself an SOJ if you wanted to. But I mean, this is kind of built around this staff. You know, this is somewhat experimental purposes. Of course, the shit knocks back if you ever want to swing it, and like 5% chance you have to hit something. I don't know why they just put dumb stats on them. I guess that's from the Nef rune, so it just came with it. 10 to Vitality, 10 to Energy. Increased maximum life, 22%. Is that what it always has? I'm not sure. Increased maximum mana. 24%, so good amount of mana right there. And all res, 66%, so very nice all res. But again, you're going to beat that with Spirit and Hoto overall. So it's just, they really need to buff this shit. This is just bullshit how they made it how they did, in my opinion. I mean, why would you use this over Spirit and Hoto? It has some interesting mods. And even beyond that, a Astutious Temper with a Lightning Facet or something, but it is kind of defensive. So let's see how well it fares, because I remember I did test this before, some time ago, not long after it first came out, several months ago, maybe a year back plus, I don't know. But let's see how well it fares now in the casting crew. I'm actually quite impressed how well this thing is going. So let me cast the things again. I don't really know how long the things last. The things last 150 seconds. So about 2.5 minutes or so, close to that. Okay. So here we are, the casting tree, almost. In fact, let's kill some shit on the way. Okay. I do need to identify that amulet. Oh my god! I'm gonna run out of mana. Yeah, you run out of mana just a little bit. So you do gotta use the mana. In fact, that might be all you want to have on, you might just want to have a bunch of mana in your belt. So here's the thing, what I like over this so far is the self-wielding infinity on the Sorceress and then the insight on the Mercenary. Because I just love having that infinite mana. I really don't like refilling it, but she's actually quite survivable. Like right there, I ran out of mana, I got scared for a minute thinking that I'm screwed, because you are screwed in the case often when your self-wielding infinity and your Mercenary has the meditation aura from insight, because you're then using energy shield and you put all your points into energy. In which case, if that energy shield gets sucked away, it runs out, your mana runs out, the shield goes away, unfortunately. And you could really get your ass eaten if that happens. Nacho Libre, no lo desees. Down quite quickly. So yeah, I'm curious, how is this going to fare in Player's 8? Because I'm going to get hit. Is the problem. And I think this actually will be quite defensive. Now, have we even seen this thing cast its weaken yet? I don't know. But yeah, I do like having, what's it called, hotkey. Static.
I can't carry anymore.
I think I'm going to hotkey static. I'm going to have it on F2, and then this, I'm just going to put... oh, teleport's on F4. Okay, I'm going to put Frost then on F4. Yeah, there we are. There we go. So now, yeah, I like having that hotkeyed. Did I miss something? It's a quickie. It's pretty quick. And this javelin I would like to identify. What if that shit is the that really valuable one? What is it called? Like 6 javelin skills and a 40 IS, something hog like that. Alright, so here's Satan. Let me just, I'm just gonna Nova him. Oh my god. Pretty quick. Alright, so let's try Player's 8. And I'm gonna go to the Frigid Highlands on Player's 8, and then I'm gonna go to the Cast Sanctuary, and let's see how well it fares there. So here's the small charm that I just found. Junk. And the rare amulet. Junk. Frigid Highlands. Gonna battle order and all that crap. Thunderstorm, which lasts, oh my god, 1,128 seconds. So a very long time. Here's Player's 8. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Not enough mana. Yeah, that's what I really don't like about this build, but how does this compare to like the self-wielding infinity? Haven't some lesser professors done research on that shit? I feel like I've heard in the comments of my videos that like others have done the research and they found that the infinity wielding one is superior, but I mean, that's just some shit I heard in the comments, so I don't really know yet. It's been a minute since I've played my Sorceress, so it's kind of hard to tell. I wouldn't be able to tell right now. I suppose I will have to do that in a future video. I'll switch this one out, or right away I'll play the one that is wielding infinity. You're not going to have this really fast cast rate. Oh my god, it sucks! No, it doesn't really suck that much. I'm just messing around. It doesn't suck that much. Yeah, it doesn't suck that much, but god damn, the man is a pain in the ass! I just hate suckling. You know, I think that's the biggest problem here, is how much you gotta suckle. You just gotta suckle so much. Like, don't you get tired of suckling? Holy shit! Hey, look at this! It's having some trouble! Oh my god! Dumbass! I mean, it's not... You know, it had to be done. You know, we have to research this shit. We have to write this shit down. I mean, it's kind of cool. Did we see the things cast? Did we see the things cast the weekend? There it is. That's on me. That was on me, unfortunately. The bad guys. The bad guys cast it on me, and the mercenary. This mercenary, by the way, what a freaking hog. Holy shit. This mercenary is an absolute unit of a toad. 2,400 defense on that ethereal fortitude. Charm, Endariel's Visage, and Infinity and a Cryptic Axe. The fire res is only 59. But he's been surviving. Yeah, here's a monster. Come on! Damn! Wow! Come on, buddy. Oh my god. The longest chaos run that I've ever seen. Come on! Shit. Okay, so I'm all out of mana. I'm gonna have to go to town to get some mana. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this... I'm pretty sure that the self-wielding Infinity... And I didn't even have that one decked out all the way. I'm pretty sure that shit did perform better. Although, I did run out of my CTA. Charges to this build's credit. That is, I mean, it's cool how fast you can cast. But let me know in the comments, what do you think is the best Nova Sorceress build overall? Do you think that's some Astute Temper bullshit thing, or some Hoto thing, or Insight on the Mercenary, or Insight, or Infinity on your main Sorceress? Which one, according to your studies, has performed the greatest? And this is, you know, it's not horrible. I mean, it's pretty good.
Not enough mana.
Right? Static. Especially, I think, if you start, it's quite durable. Yeah, it's quite durable, I would say. According to the professor. Small charm. Ooh, 4% magic fine. Put that little shekel over here. Alright, so I think I missed Nacho Libre. Oh! Holy shit! Okay, so they have weekend on them now. That one hit that almost killed me actually procced a weekend. Ooh, free Shaco. Does anyone want a free Shaco? Let me know in the comments below. I'll keep it right here, alright? I'll grab this shit before the video's over. Or after the video, I'll grab that shit. Just say in the comments you want the free Shaco and I'll hook it up, alright? Okay, so here's Players 8 Diablo. Oh! Damn! Let's teleport back to him. Alright, here he is. Static a little bit. Come on, buddy. There's that hit recovery. Kinda sucks. Ooh, a shekel. 25% enhanced damage. Fire res 29. It's not a horrible one for Annie's Visage. But yeah. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this build so far? So I have Mage Fist. Some very nice FCR ring. 10 FCR, 15 strength, 76 mana. Oh my god, 17 lightning res. And the resists are all maxed out except for lightning. But I do have that Thunder Charm. Maybe that was my problem, actually. I should have had that shit on. That wasn't really fair. Arak, another very nice FCR ring with 20 to strength, 31 life, 28 mana. 16 lightning res, and what I do really like about it is the mana per kill. I'm not a fan of War Traps. I would probably put on Silk Waves on this character. Especially with how I find it annoying, the mana thing, so I'll get the 5 mana per kill over that, 50 MF. I don't really need MF right now anyway, I got too much GG. So, yeah, I would wear Silk Waves, but... or Sandstorm track. But I know War Shards are very desirable. So, Skin of the Viper Magi, and this is looks like a perfect one with a perfect lightning facet. And we got ourselves a tweaked little Griffons, alright? It's a titbit tweaked. You'll know what I mean if you look at those stats. It's just a titbit tweaked, but that's fine. You know, it's a very nice looking Griffin's Eye. And it does have a perfect lightning facet in it. So, and then this amulet is one of the most amazing ones I've seen on a Sorceress. 2 to Sorceress skill levels, 20 FCR, which is essential for this build. So I think you can attain these from crafting as well. A 20 FCR one. 18 to Strength, 55 to Life, 59 to Mana, and Ulris 23. So, very nice amulet. Some interesting stuff here. And thank you, Liv, for making this shit and let me test it out. If you want to make anything else, send that shit to me on Discord, and I'd like to test it eventually. Maybe you'd want to make some tweaks on this, I don't know. But I would like to see this compared to a different type of Novasaurs. So I'm going to attempt to do that probably in my next video. I'll just straight up go to Players 8, so it's fresh. Because I want to see how they compare. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you guys, and thank you to my patrons and channel members. Means a lot to the Ice Boy, how you guys are willing to fork out some shekels and all that to support me, to encourage me to keep making videos. It's been a damn good time. I've been doing this shit for years. I know Diablo 2 is really niche, but it's kind of what this channel's about. I wouldn't mind trying stuff with other games, but we'll see. I'll definitely be live streaming other games. So there's at least that. But yeah, links in the description below. Blessings to my channel members and patrons. May your contributions be brought back to you sevenfold. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.